Hey guys, Tactical Diesel Dad. Now that I have my washing skid out of my truck, it's over on the trailer, got my truck box installed on there. Now I can work on being able to secure cargo in the back of my truck. Obviously, flatbeds, it's going to be super smooth. So cargo is going to be able to roll around pretty easily. But my own sign holder right there, it actually has a magnetic base, so it stays put. And then I have this little bar that secures cargo. And at the end, I modified the side rails to actually bolt on the back of the bed here. And then there is a little bit of a gap right there. I might worry about that later, but for now, big cargo won't slide out. But I still want to be able to tie stuff down. And if I have my gooseneck hitch exposed, so if I ever want to use a trailer. So I looked at a bunch of systems, you know, I forgot what they're called, but the track systems at Home Depot, Lowe's, Tractor Supply. And I did like the L-Track system the best. Now you can find a bunch of cheaper versions on Amazon, and I almost went with one. This is US Cargo Control. They're US made. Their tie down weight rating was, I think, around 4,000 pounds, and it depends on the angle that you tie down. But that's going to be the highest that I was able to find. So I wanted quality, not cheapness of price. So I went with US Cargo Control, and I'm going to install those. So I have pre-drilled my holes. There's 10 holes per track. They're 1/4 inch. And what I like to do is go through and paint the bare metal. I use the Rust-Oleum John Deere industrial paint for farm equipment and stuff. It's pretty good quality paint. So I went ahead and touched those up the other day. Now I'm going to go through and mount them. Now I am using 1/4 inch flat top stainless steel screws. All right, now I bought the ring and the closed loop system. I don't even know what that's called. Kind of like a D-ring. They go on pretty easily. This one, you pull down on the spring-loaded pin and it'll slide over. And then your ring system has a spring-loaded pin, and that just goes in and goes in between 2 holes, and the edges keep it from sliding back and forth. So those are the 2 options I like the best. You can get buckles and belts with rings on the end of them for extended straps, but now I'm going to throw a few more on there, but you can adjust them as needed. All right, I've got my L-Track installed on both sides of the truck boxes, so that'll give me some ability to secure cargo. And then I have an L-Track right there on the end of the bed by the cab, so I can secure cargo to the front if I choose to do so. I didn't install it on the deck, which would obviously increase the strength. I would never put 4,000 pounds on my truck boxes. It's only going to be as strong as the surface you mount it to. But I wanted to be able to put cargo in there, like maybe a pallet or something, and not have these get hit, because this is aluminum, just so you guys know. But seems to be a pretty cool product, nice and slim, so it's out of the way versus those really wide tracks. Maybe that, you know, I wouldn't necessarily put that on my truck unless you know, it's a complete utility truck and didn't care. But this is my daily driver, so I wanted something a little bit more streamlined and easy to look at as well. So thanks for watching, guys. This is US Cargo Systems, American made. Find them on Amazon. And the whole thing was about $250 plus your nuts and bolts. And again, I went with stainless. But appreciate you guys watching. Like and subscribe if you like my content. And you guys stay safe.